I discovered Genius Hour about 4 years ago now, and it's a very cool program that originated with 3M and Google. And they decided to give their employees 20% of their time once a week to work on a passion project, something they were really interested in. And out of that, they estimate that about 50% of their inventions came from employees' time spent in that fashion. What Genius Hour is, most of all, is a community of learners. The kids that participate in this at Highland and Bridgeport choose to come either an hour early, like they do here at Bridgeport, or they stay an hour after school at Highland. And the purpose of their staying is just to investigate and research something they choose to learn about. It's based on finding what they're passionate about and then pursuing that through research and developing that and then creating. It's really a process of, in the end, of creating. Every child will create a project that they will share. My role in these projects is I'm a facilitator. That's what I am. And I hook as many kids up with a person to interview, because that's a skill that they're going to need in real life. And who better to learn from than people who are in that field.
My project was about sports photography, and because I really love photography and I really love sports, I like taking photos of players and being on the court and just watching the games all in all. I learned a lot from Mr. Archibald. He taught me a lot of things, like all kinds of stuff about positioning and emotion and all kinds of stuff you want to look for in photos.
My project was about Carl Benz and how he invented the first piston system and how it works. I learned that Carl Benz was the inventor / creator of what was the first automobile, or otherwise known as the Benz patient automobile.
We chose this project because we like to play with American Girl dolls as well as design clothes for them. So both things together, we decided we would sew a clothing line for American Girl dolls. We also like researching about important people in history, so then we decided to make a scientist American Girl doll based off of Marie Curie.
My project is about global water crisis. What my project is how global water crisis happens, which is the climate change, which is always happening when heat is so hot that it's scorching flames that trees can catch on fire and water can dry out.
Coming in April 10th, 11th, and 12th, I am selling braces
Like this, and they will help the people that don't have water and to give it to the Pure Water, Pure Love.
This is a PowerPoint that I made over the course in Genius Hour, and it's about animation as a career and the history behind it. How can you start as an animator? You don't need to go to some fancy high-top college university thing. You just gotta know what to do. Yeah, you do need a couple degrees. They do look at that, but they also look at how well you did and how well you pushed yourself without going over too much or without, leaving some of your potential out.
Brooklyn has already interviewed Rex Buchheit, who told her about what it is like to apply to be chosen for Street Spark murals. But they had a really good talk. So now she's also going to be interviewing the lady at Street Spark at the fitness center. And in a time where testing is so stressed and everything about education is geared towards a standard score, this is a fun way for kids who just really like to learn.